Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. Today we have with us 5, plus me of course, 5 very familiar faces who have been with us in quite a few episodes before. In fact, some of our participants today have been with us in several episodes. To my extreme right, we have Ron Thomas. And
Hello.
just as soon as we can show you each one of us individually, I will introduce everybody in turns, but for now I'd like to tell you that Ron is a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and to my immediate right we have Lucy Spain. Finally got it right. I did remember, Lucy Spain. And Ron is a producer, as I said. Lucy, you are an actress as well?
I am.
And anything else you'd like to add to our program today? We're going to do a lot more stretching, so we're going to rush through, but I still want our viewers to know a little more about you. If there's anything you want to share.
Well, I love music. I'm a big music lover.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You play any instruments too?
I do. I play guitar.
Oh, nice. Okay. Maybe when Michelle is going to be leading a class one day, we'll have you bring your guitar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Compose
Musical
a little
accompaniment.
song.
That'll be nice. Yeah. Well, welcome back to the show,
Thank
Lucy. It's
you.
always a pleasure. And Ron, of course, you know you're always welcome to the show. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have
Great
you
to
here.
be here.
Ron has a show called Big Talk, and Big Talk competes with our airtime on Thursdays, which is 1:30?
1 o'clock. and
1
you come
o'clock.
on
Oh, we're
1:30.
only at 1:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, watch 1 to 1:30. You can watch Ron's show and then skip the second half of his show. I'm kidding. Ron has an amazing show called Big Talk. He talks about controversial stuff on his show every Thursday, 1 p.m. Was it?
And Channel 56,
Channel 56.
the lifestyle channel, I believe.
Lifestyle channel. So watch Ron. And Lucy, welcome back to the show. We have Michelle Lorelli. Michelle is a yoga teacher in training. Michelle, anything else? Any words of wisdom you'd like to add?
Words of wisdom? I don't know about words of wisdom. Just excited to be here. Thank you for having
Any
me.
suggestions for our viewers that you might have picked up along the way and you can share with our viewers? It doesn't have to be right now, but if you think of it along the way as we stretch, feel free to share it with us.
Well, just in general, though, with yoga, you just do what you do
Yes.
for today, and you do the best to your ability, and tomorrow's a new day.
I told you you had words of wisdom tucked in there. You're always coming out with these amazing bits of advice for us. Thank you. Thanks for coming back on the show, Michelle. Indra Doodnauth. Indra looks very serene once again. You did sleep like a baby again, did you, yesterday?
Well, yes, because yoga helps me relax and yoga helps me sleep like a baby. And of course, I'm so peaceful now.
At peace with yourself. Welcome back to the show, Indra.
Thank
It's
you for
always
having
nice to
me.
have you here.
Thank you.
I think you like your favorite posture is the downward dog. Is that what you said?
I am the downward facing dog.
You are the downward.
I am the
okay,
downward,
I didn't say that.
I'm the downward facing dog in the daytime.
And the cat at night.
And the cow. No, wait.
Oh,
I am the cow in the daytime to give me energy,
Right.
and I'm the downward facing dog at night to help me relax and sleep.
Okay, I'm
better.
going to let you figure that out because I'm not sure exactly how to present that. Marlon Haywood. Marlon, welcome back to the show. It's a pleasure to watch you. I watched you off camera as well, and I know you're able to get into postures pretty deep. You obviously have a lot of experience, yoga experience. Unfortunately, I cannot showcase you on this show just yet, but when Michelle is taking a class and when Lucy is playing her guitar, we're going to have you do a couple of demos one of these days. It'll be a nice variety show. Anything else you want to add, Marlon?
Well, I guess to just piggyback on Michelle, yoga is a never-ending journey.
Right.
It doesn't stop today because you didn't do everything that you wanted to do today. You still have tomorrow and days to come. So it's a never-ending practice.
Right, we never give up on ourselves. We keep trying to improve every day. We improve on ourselves every day without having to compete. I shouldn't have to compete with Marlon or with Michelle or with Lucy or with anybody. I want to do the best I can on any given day. I just noticed something else. I'm very curious. You have some kind of a stick on your nail polish? Well, I know Talisa used to have green.
I have a gem and.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like that. We actually, the reason I picked on that was I was trying to recall where we ended our stretching yesterday. We actually ended in a posture called Paschimottanasana. We had to be timed out. But literally, a lot of these stretches, and this is just a reminder for all our viewers as well, a lot of the yoga stretches are really an extension of real life. Just think that you're doing whatever you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Yoga just gives it a name. Think when you have your feet extended, you're painting your toenails, and that's how I remembered. I was thinking of legs extended. When you paint your toenails, you're doing your stretching anyway, so you're reaching out all the way. Not you guys, but us girls when we paint our toenails. So you're doing all these stretches on a daily basis anyway. All we are doing is helping you remember it by giving it a name. Just think, if none of us had names, how would you know who is who? We just give ourselves a name so you can identify us, we can identify ourselves, give ourselves an identity. Before I forget, Josiane Hurd is our director for today, and in several episodes before today, Josiane, I know we all know you're holding the fort by yourself today. Thank you so much for being there for us. Roberta Espinel is responsible for these amazing lights and the sound system, so thank you, Roberta, for helping us every time we came up to you with a problem. Did I introduce everybody here? Did everyone have a chance to say hello? As we move on, I just want to remind our viewers, Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Time. That's 1:30 New York time. We have a lot of support for you. We have my third title, Yoga Secrets, which actually contains 8 plus 2, well, I should say 2 plus 8 ailment-specific cards inside. So you can just program your day for 20 minutes. You could just do a simple sequence for asthma, chest openers. For arthritis, you could do knee benders. Someday when you feel you've got a lot of time on your hands with nothing else to do, really, yoga should be a priority. You shouldn't have to make it a last priority, but we all get pressed for time. You could just do a simple sequence called the sun salutation. We also have a postcard, which we will give you if you come on the show, plus a fridge magnet. Stick the magnet on your fridge, put the postcard in your handbag, take your cards with you wherever you go, plus we'll give you a sun salutation poster if you come here, stretch with us right here in the studios. Don't give yourself or us any excuses not to stretch. We also have a website and a blog, yogaxpress.com, YOGAXPRESS.com. We're going to take you through it again. Once again, we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday. That's fine, Indra. That's actually where we are. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us. We needed to be timed out yesterday. We were getting into Paschimottanasana, which is bird beak. I remember Indra laughing when I said, each of us like to go think of ourselves as a different bird. I like the hummingbird. So you want to think of a bird in your mind and aim for your feet. So inhale. I'm going to stagger myself. Inhale. Raise your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together. Wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Exhale. Fold from the hip. If you're just about reaching your toes, as I am, hold on to your big toe to give yourself a nice, good grip and pull your torso forward and then dip your forehead. If you're able to get your hands all the way over, Michelle and Lucy, and I'm sure Marlon as well, you have your palms all the way over your feet. That's really good. In which case, you still want to give yourself a gentle massage on the soles of your feet. You want to massage all your glands and organs inside. So if you take care of the soles of your feet, you're taking care of your insides. Inhale, let's come up, clasp your palms together, keep your back nice and straight. Bring your arms up, exhale, and release. Let's cross our legs over, and Indra, this one's dedicated to you. We're going to tuck our right foot under the left thigh, cross your left foot over the right knee. This time, you want to make sure that the soles of both your feet are facing the back of the room. In our case, the back of the studio. In Ardha Matsyendra, you had your foot, the foot that was crossed over, you had it flat. In this one, you want both the soles facing back. Left knee is up, right arm goes up. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, bend the right hand at the elbow. Take your right hand behind your shoulder, somewhere around the trapezius muscles. You can go in front of the monitor, sir, that's okay. Take your left hand from behind you, clasp your opposite fingers. Once you've made that connection, you want to adjust your arms so your triceps go way up, bring your chin up, open up your chest, and hold. Keep breathing.
These chest openers give you energy in the daytime, so that's why I said I'm a cow in the daytime.
Okay,
And a downward facing dog helps you to sleep.
Okay, there you go. That's very nice. Nice logic, nice rationalizing. Thank you, Indra. Actually, that is a very good explanation because you're opening up the chest, and you're right. We inhale up, we open up, and that refreshes you in the daytime. You fold over, you're relaxing, and that helps you sleep at night.
Right.
Good job. So you've been analyzing it all this while.
I am the cow in the daytime and the downward facing dog
That's
at night.
right. Inhale, and let's release. Let's switch legs. Let's cross over on the other side. Tuck your left heel under the right buttock. Cross your right foot over the left knee. Now for me, this might be my weaker side. My right foot doesn't go all the way over. The point is I'm happy to acknowledge that. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to use a little bit of external help and push. So I'm going to push my left knee to the right knee to the left, my left knee to the right using the opposite hands. Right knee is up. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left hand behind the base of your neck. Take your right hand from behind. Hold on to the opposite fingers. Now this is the time, if you feel your fingers may not make the connection today, use a yoga belt, use a face wash, anything you have that will help you make that connection. Now if you don't have a belt handy, hold on to a piece of your garment. Whatever you do, make the connection. Do not leave your hands, your head, or your legs suspended in midair. That's the easiest way to raise your blood pressure. You don't want to do that. Once you've made that connection, lift your chin up, open up your chest, and hold. Remember, when we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Inhale and release. Keep your left leg where it is, very gracefully as you can. Swing your right leg all the way back, Kapot Asana. The posture we just came out of, and the one that I dedicated to Indra, is actually called cow face. Cow face, literally go mukha. Go is cow, mukha is face. Now, you've got your right leg extended all the way out. Curl your toes in first to push your knee further back and bring your pelvis close to the floor. Once you're as close as you can get to the floor, uncurl your toes in the right foot. Now, that'll help you center your hips. You want to keep your hips nice and centered. If your abductor muscles, the outside of your upper left thigh, those muscles are pretty flexible and loose, you might want to try and wiggle your left foot forward. For me, my left leg does cooperate a little more, so I can probably get it about this much. And the other side, I may not even be able to get this far. Now, the further you bring your left foot forward in this posture, the more of a stretch you get on the outside of your upper left thigh. Hold that right there. Bring your shoulders back. Take your elbows, keep your elbows close to you, chin up, and hold. Now, just to get a little bit of relaxation in this, let's exhale and fold from the hip. Lead with the chest. As far as you can go. If you can feel the compression of your lower abdomen on your ankle or your shin, that's really all you need. You need a little bit of a massage for your inner organs. Press with your palms. Let's come up. Keep your elbows close. And let's switch legs as gracefully as we can. Bring the right foot forward. And then swing the left leg all the way back. This posture is called Kapot Asana. Kapot is pigeon. If you take it a little deeper, it's king pigeon. That's holding your foot, the extended foot, from behind with the corresponding hand. We're not going to go into that. That's a little more intense. Curl your toes in the left leg. Keep pushing your left knee back and take your leg all the way, uncurl your toes, and then get your shoulders back, chin up, chest out, and hold. Make any adjustments you need with your buttocks so you get yourself nice and centered. Now let's exhale and fold. If you can touch the floor with your forehead, that's good. If you cannot, that's fine too. You want to rest your forehead on something solid, something that'll help you keep your blood from rushing to your head too fast. Inhale, press with your palms. Let's come up. Bring the left leg forward. Let's come on our heels. Let's sit down on our heels. So bend your knees and let's sit on our heels. We're going to take you through a posture called Maha Mudra. Maha is grand, Mudra is gesture. Literally, Maha Mudra is grand gesture. Now, there are two different ways. Actually, there are many different ways. We'll teach you two. Take your hands behind your back. You could hold on to your opposite elbows, or you could bring it in what's called a reverse namaste. Now, if you're, those of you who are, yeah, Michelle, do you want to turn around to show our viewers? You too, Marlon, you want to turn around? Reverse namaste, simply cross your palms together, have your elbows up. Now we're going to turn back to the front. I'm sure no one wants to see our butt. We're going to fold over. Now, if you bring it in reverse namaste, you will get more of a bicep stretch, which is really unusual. Yoga is one of the few activities where you can actually stretch your biceps. So let's sit down. Sit on your heels. We're going to exhale and fold from the hip. Ron, you can sit on a block if you want to, because I know you've hurt your knee, so you want to be careful.
I can't bend it that much.
Right, bring your knees out. Folks at home, if you're stretching with us, and if this folding posture actually hurts a little, bring your knees further out. That'll help you ease any tension in your knees. And you can also sit on a foam block or something that gives you additional height. Let's come up, keep your back nice and straight, engage your low back muscles to bring you up. I'm going to bring my knees back together, exhale, and release. Extend your legs out in front of you. We're going to take you through a posture called the boat. Paripurna Nava. Paripurna is full or overflowing. Nav is boat. Now here's a little trick. Many of us may have strong quadricep muscles. So we may, and it's okay, as long as we acknowledge it. We tend to cheat sometimes. We use our quads to bring our legs up. What you want to do right from the beginning, you want to try and use your lower abdominal muscles to lift your legs up. Of course, you'll still use your quads just a little bit, but don't rely solely on your quads, because a lot of us have strong legs. We don't realize it. We don't mean to, but we don't realize that we do occasionally tend to compromise ourselves. Engage your low abdominal muscles. Also engage your low back muscles. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing each other. Keep your feet flexed. Engage your low abdominal muscles. Inhale and lift your legs up. You're going to lean back. Hold it for just a few seconds. Exhale and release. Very gently. Let's come into cobbler position. Paripurna Nava is full boat. When we go into prone position, you'll see what's called a half boat. Bring the soles of your feet to touch each other. Okay, maybe I should go forward then, okay. Bring the soles of your feet to touch each other and clasp your feet firmly with your hands and push your heels closer to your groin. Once your heels are really close, your thighs tend to come down. If your thighs are not going to come down today, that's okay, because we all have tight pelvic muscles or back muscle. One part of our body may not always cooperate, in which case you might want to try and sit on a block, a brick, or anything that gives you additional height that'll help bring your knees down. As long as you don't feel any tension in your knees, it's okay. You just do the best you can. Feel the little bit of stretch in your pelvic region. Do you feel that, Ron? You feel the stretch in your adductor muscles? That's all it takes. You just want to feel. You feel it in your. You've hurt your knee, so you want to be careful. Don't bring it down all the way if you've hurt yourself.
Yeah, you feel it in the abductor.
Right, the adductor muscles, the inside of your thighs. That's right. And hold it. Now, just to give ourselves a little bit of a release for the spine, we're going to exhale, push our elbows out, and fold from the hip. Lead with the chest. While we're in this posture, I'd like to just very briefly explain. In India, literally, the cobblers sit this way, have this big metal nail, this iron nail between their feet, between the soles of their feet, a hammer away at your footwear, and they make your footwear work for you. And they never get constipated. This is a great posture for releasing or easing constipation. Keep exhaling and bend. Try to touch your forehead to your toes. Mine is not going to make that connection today, maybe not in the next 100 years, but I'm going to keep trying. Inhale. Let's come up with a nice straight back. And let's come in a squat. It's a seated squat. The posture we came out of is Kabla or Baddha Kona. Baddha is bound, Kona is corner. Let's come on our heels, on our haunches. Is that the right term? Haunches, right? Squat. Okay, bring your heels are closer than the toes, so bring your toes out. And if it gets very painful for you in this posture, you might want to keep your heels further apart. The closer you are, the more intense is the posture. Once you're seated, try not to raise your heels. Keep your heels on the floor. Place your palms together. Push your knees out with your elbows and hold. Look up. Keep your heels down, Indra. It doesn't matter if you don't. That's good. That's good. You're almost there. Very nice. And hold. Very gently, let's release. Extend your legs out in front of you. That posture is called Malasana. Mala is garland. Legs are out, extended out in front of you. Supta Namaskara, supine prayer. Your feet are flexed. We're going to take both our palms to the left first, beside your left hip. And if you feel that folding over, as we go over to the left side, if you feel that it's too intense, take your palms a little away from your body. That'll help you get a little deeper. Whatever is comfortable for you, whatever your body dictates for the day. Now, we're going to exhale. Do not take your hips or your feet with you. Keep your feet flexed, keep your hips down on the floor. Exhale and dip. The idea is to make the effort. It doesn't matter how deep you go. Yes, it's wonderful if you can go really deep. If you don't get discouraged. Just keep trying every day. To Marlon's point, we just have to get better every day. Marlon and Michelle, you made some good points. Inhale, let's come up. Let's go to the other side. Take both your hands to the right side of your hip. I need to make a few adjustments, so do that if you have to. Exhale and dip. You should feel a wonderful compression of your obliques on the right side and a beautiful stretch of the sciatic nerves and your abductor muscles on the left side. Inhale, let's come up. And let's all come into prone position. We're going to take you through a posture. Supta Namaskar. Feels good though, right? Every time we do twists, Ron, and this is something, it's a good reminder for our viewers as well, so I'm glad you sort of made me think about that. Every time we take our body into a twist, the upper body goes in one direction, lower part goes in a different direction. Every time it's in a twist, what's happening is we are stopping the blood and with it the oxygen from going to that region of the body. And for those few split seconds, yes, we may be in pain, but the moment you release, fresh blood and fresh oxygen rush in to refresh our glands and organs. So that's where we feel really an amazing sense of relief when we release it from that posture. Let's come into prone position. We're all going to come down on our belly. We're going to take you through a posture called Ashtanga Namaskara. Before we get into that, keep your toes curled in. Before we get into Ashtanga Namaskara, Ashta Anga. Ashta is 8, Anga is limbs, literally. Ashtanga Namaskara is 8 limbs or 8 parts of the body touching the floor. 8 parts are chin, chest, the 2 hands, the 2 knees, and the 2 feet. So you want to keep your chin on the floor. In most prone positions, it always starts with the chin on the floor, except for Cobra. So press with your palms, keep your toes curled in. We're going to inhale as we glide our buttocks off of the floor, which means you need to use your toes to push your knees closer to your torso. Chin on the floor, inhale, and lift your buttocks. Keep lifting, engage your low back muscles to bring your hips higher, bring your knees closer. Hold it, keep breathing. Now, hold it right there. Use your abdominal muscles to keep breathing. Give a deep exhale. Now we're going to inhale, straighten our legs, glide our torso out into Cobra. Inhale, and let's come up. Cobra or Bhujang. Bhujangasana, Cobra posture. Now, engage your low back muscles to hold you up in this posture to test whether you are really using your low back to the maximum. Take your hands off of the floor. Press with the tops of your feet. It'll help you come up a little more. Place your palms back on the floor. And let's come down with our chin to the floor. Make a little fist before we do the next posture. After Bhujanga or Cobra, we're going to go into Locust, Salab Asana. Salab is locust. Make a little fist with your hands. Tuck your thumb into your palm. Take your fingers over your thumb, make a fist, and tuck it into the groin region, the pelvic region. You don't want to chafe when you get your legs or your knees off of the floor. You don't want to feel any kind of pain in the pelvic region. Chin is on the floor. Keep your feet together. Feet are flat. We're going to inhale, lift just our knees. When I say knees, knees and the feet off of the floor. Keep the torso and the chin on the floor. Engage your low back muscles. Inhale and lift. Salab Asana, Salab or locust. Hold it right there. Exhale and release. Extend your arms out in front of you. Very nice. If you folks have been watching Marlon was way up there. You have a very strong back, Marlon. That's amazing to watch. I could see from the side of my eye, which means you're really ready for what's called Vrichik Asana, which is scorpion. We here, the rest of us, I know I am at the basic level, and we are helping our viewers, but it was really a pleasure to watch you. I noticed that. You've been practicing a lot in this posture, haven't you, Marlon?
Yes.
It was good. Nice to watch you. Extend your arms out in front of you. Palms are facing each other. Chin is on the floor. We're going to take you through the next posture. It's called boat or Navasana. Inhale, lift your knees, your chest, and your hands off of the floor. Inhale, engage your low back muscles, and lift. It's okay however high you can go. Exhale and release. Take your left hand, hold on to your left ankle. Right hand reaches for the right ankle. I'm going to take you through a posture called bow. Dhanurasana, archer's bow. Chin is on the floor. Inhale, engage your low back muscles. Lift your knees, chest, and chin. Inhale and lift. Hold it. Exhale and release. Let's come into Manduk Asana or frog. Press with your palms. Let's come up on our hands and knees, and then bring your elbows down to the floor. I don't think we can get the last 6, but we'll try. Keep breathing. Toes are curled in. Manduk or frog. And then very gently, place your palms on the floor. Take your knees off of the floor in Dandasana, plank position, and hold it. Engage your low back muscles for this posture. You want to hold it nice and firm. Very gently, let's roll on our backs. Let's come on our back into supine position. I'm going to take my fancy clip as we're rolling titles. Thank you, Josiane, our director, and Roberto Espinel, our facilitator, for helping us get this program on the air. On behalf of Ron, Lucy, Michelle, Indra, and Marlon, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yogaxpress. Josiane, keep rolling. Place your palms under your buttocks. Your palms are flat under your buttocks, so push them down. Keep your legs extended, keep your feet flexed. Inhale, engage your low abdominal muscles and lift your legs. Keep inhaling. This is Viparita Karani, unique inversion. Keep inhaling. Take your legs all the way overhead into plow. Halasana. If your feet touch the floor on the other side, that's good. If they don't get discouraged. Keep trying. Very gently, lower your buttocks. Very gently. Do not lift your head. Keep your legs where they are. Keep rolling, Josiane. Place your palms on the inside of your soles. Happy baby, Bala Gopala. Press your knees down to the side. If you want, you can rock from side to side. Extend your legs out in front of you, very gently. Place your palms under your buttocks again. We're going to peel our chest off of the floor, Matsyasana or fish. Inhale and lift. Tilt your head back, peel your chest off of the floor. Ooh, the monitor looks good. Doesn't it look nice and colorful? Exhale and